Hi everyone, welcome to Karen's Corner. Thank you for joining me. So I thought today we'd get into the lower back and the hips a little bit. So for today's practice, you're going to need a couple blocks, a strap, and a couple blankets. So grab your mat and let's get started. So we'll work our way onto our backs, but we're going to do a little bit of a heart opener while we're centering ourselves. So take your two blocks and place one at the medium height and one at the low height, fairly close together. Your head's going to go on one. This is going to elevate your upper body. And then double fold your blankets and ladder them up. So the lowest rung of the ladder is in the center of your mat. You're going to work your way onto your back, but the hips, the bum are going to be right on the mat, not on the blanket. So once you get settled, take your time here. No need to rush because we're going to be here for a little bit. Just breathing. Work your way onto your back. Get yourself nice and comfortable. Yeah, snuggle in. You may have to adjust the blocks depending upon the length of your upper body. And then once you get there, go ahead and wiggle the feet a little bit. If you're comfortable with your legs extended, let them stay there and invite the feet to fall away from each other. So just the whole body becomes relaxed. If this is not comfortable for you with the legs extended, by all means bend the knees. And you're certainly welcome to bring the soles of the feet together as well. Once you get settled in, take a few deep breaths in and out. And then on one of your exhales, bring the lips to gently touch and the eyelids closed. It's beginning to move inward. It's a way of bringing ourselves into this moment, onto our mat, our magic carpet, our private island here. And then behind your closed lids, shift the gaze down toward the heart. So relax your eye muscles. And lots of times just relaxing those eye muscles make all the skin on your face soften as well. Soften the temples, the tip of your nose, the corner of your lips, and your jaw. Let go of the thoughts that attempt to pull you away from your practice. Just let them come and go. So resist the urge to try and stop the thoughts. Just let them flow in and out with the breath. Now simply turn your attention, your focus, to your breath. Following the breath in and following the breath out. So we're going to just spend a few moments here just noticing the breath. So lots of times when we turn our focus to our breath, we automatically start trying to adjust it or modify it in some way. And we're just going to start with noticing it. The sensations of it, the qualities of it, the temperature, the depth, the length of the inhale, the length of the exhale. Notice where the breath travels to, how it gets there. And again, when the mind begins to wander, just gently nudge it back to your inhale or your exhale. Staying with it, staying right where you are. Take 2 or 3 more breaths from this place. Let them be conscious breaths. Yes, and then just gently softening your attention here, listening to my voice as you just continue to breathe in and out and be. So I'm sure all of you have heard of Maria Shriver, and she publishes a weekly newsletter called the Sunday Paper. And the inspiration for today's practice, for today's message, comes from her. A couple of weeks ago, she had posted, and I think this is just very timely for our time, and it really touched me, so I hope it moves you as well. And she published a couple weeks ago on social media some quote, and it was addressing people's sadness and heaviness during this time in our lives. And the quote gave people permission to not feel pressure to have a good day. We always say, have a good day, have a good day. And I say that a lot, have a good day, or have a lovely day, or have a beautiful day. And I really mean that, trying to send people good vibes. I really do hope you have a great day. And that's my intention when I say that. But she proposes to simply have a day, free of plans, to-dos, and expectations. And she said it's okay to not expect to have a good day. It's also okay not to be great. And it's also okay to not even be okay. Because after all, we are living in unprecedented times, right? So she was kind of caught off guard with this overwhelming response, because for me, it gave me permission to, maybe I'm not having a great day as much as I try to have one. But it also made her realize that many of us need a break and some relief. And even if it's simply being told you don't have to have a great day, and that you are simply allowed to have a day. Who wants to be told, have a great day, when you don't have a job, when you're running through your savings, when you have no idea what tomorrow will bring, when your kids maybe are starting school, they're not starting school, maybe you are fortunate enough to be continue working, maybe you don't even know. It's a little hard to have a great day. So maybe have a day is just the response we need today. And maybe it's enough. So I thought it was a great message for Santosha, enoughness. A gentle reminder that, yeah, maybe the day isn't a great day, and maybe it's a great day for other people and it's not a great day for me. Maybe it's just a day, and that's okay. We can have a day. After all, there's a lot to absorb, a lot to process, a lot to manage in any given day. So taking away the pressure of what it also has to do to be a great day puts a little more room on our plate. So with that in mind, with Santosha, let this practice be enough. So maybe you want to take another child's pose. Maybe you don't feel like doing the entire pose yourself. Maybe you want to relax a little bit more. Let that be enough. Let it be a practice. Let this be a day. So with that in mind, bring the palms to the heart. And then just take a moment to feel the beat of your heart and your breath. Let this be enough. Yes, if this is all you do in the practice today, let this be enough. It's okay. Know that in this moment, this breath, you are perfect. You're doing your best. It is enough. So silently breathe, I am enough, into your intention today. I am enough. And as if you're just holding that in your heart, just take a few moments to let that seep into your body, into your space. And then as you take your next exhale, release the arms out to the side. Bend the knees, walk the feet wide. Begin to move the knees from side to side. Taking it however far you'd like to take it. Let it be enough. Maybe you want to hold it on one side for a breath or two. And then shift to the other side when you are ready. And then the next time you're over to the right side, just gently roll off all your props, nudge them to the side, and work your way onto your back. Grab your strap so it's close by. Yeah, hug both knees in, give yourself a nice squeeze. Maybe rock from side to side here. Yeah, just getting into that lower back a little bit. Our hips and our lower back carry so much of the weight of this world. So wherever you are, let it be enough. Yeah, have a day. Those words really stuck with me, to just have a day. Drop the left foot down, drop the right foot down, heel toe the feet together so the inner edges of the feet are touching. Keeping the left leg, the left knee pointed right toward the sky. Take an inhale here, and then on your exhale, release that right knee out to the side. So the left knee stays straight up, right knee goes out. Draw back to center, and then release. Go ahead and do that a couple more times. Let the breath make the movement for you here. Inhale to center, exhale out to the side. And then the next time that right knee is out, just let it rest there for a few breaths. You begin to feel a little stretch into the inner groins, into the inner thighs here. Soften through the belly. Let the shoulders be soft. And then inhale, draw that knee back to center. Cross that right ankle over the left knee. And then with the help of your palm, just begin to nudge that thigh away from you. Flex those right toes so they're curling back toward the knee here. And take your time. Use the breath to help you soften. Let this be enough. And then interlace your fingertips behind your left thigh. Draw both knees in. Again, those right toes are nice and flexed. Take the stretch into your hip. And then as you release the breath, release that left foot back down. Take that right foot all the way over to the side of the mat. Yeah, a gentle twist here. Maybe shift your gaze over to the right. Close the eyes. If you want to add a little more energy, you can take that left hand and grab that right ankle. Deepens the stretch a little more into the right side. But take it just to a place that you're comfortable with. Yeah, just having a day. I don't know about you, but sometimes when I read things from my friends where the good things have happened to them or my family, I think, well, I'd like to have a good day too, right? So take the pressure off of that. Just have a day. Let this moment be enough. Keeping those ankle crossed, inhale, come back to center. And then release that left leg long. Just surrender the knee into gravity here. Let the hips feel heavy. Again, belly is soft. Breathing in and breathing out. Just breathing in this moment. And letting the moment go, waiting for the next moment. Good, one more breath here. And then take that right foot and place it on the inside of your left leg. So you're like in a supine tree pose. You can stay here or add some energy by activating that left leg, almost like you're standing on the wall. So you press through the heel, toes curl back. Good, and then inhale, draw that right knee back. Hug the left knee in as well. Give yourself a squeeze. Good, and then drop those feet, heel toe the feet together so the inner edges are touching. Take an in-breath here. On the exhale, we'll release that left knee out to the side. Breathe it back to center. Release it out to the side. Go ahead and do that a couple of more times. And then when you are ready, let that knee fall away. Good, one more breath here. And then take the left ankle over the right knee with the help of your palm. Draw the stretch into your hip. Take it just to a place that's enough for you. So that may mean a little bit more energy. It may be a little softer today. Interlace your fingertips behind your thigh. Draw the knees in. Observe right side, left side differences without judgment. No matter how often I work my hips, and my lower back for that matter, it always seems tight. But today, I'm just going to let this be enough. Taking one more breath into this moment, drop that right foot, and then sweep the left foot to the side of the mat. And just stay here for a few breaths. And if you want to add on, grab that ankle. Having a day, having a practice, having a moment, right? Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center. Nice. Send that right leg long. Just release completely. Belly is soft. Shoulders are soft. Good, and then send that left foot to the inner edge, inner thigh here. Energy down that right leg. So if you're standing, taking that tree pose, that supine tree pose. Good, a couple of more breaths here. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the stillness. Enjoy being enough, yeah. And then bring that left knee back to center, hug both knees in, give yourself a squeeze, add a little rock here. Drop the feet. Heel toe the feet back to center again, and the heels a little closer to you. Nose is itching today. Take an inhale here. On an exhale, you're going to send the knees away from each other. Come back to center. Exhale, release. And then we'll add the arms. So the next time you release, those knees to the side. We're going to inhale the arms up overhead. Take the arms up overhead. Come back to center. And the next time those knees are apart and the fingertips are overhead, find a comfortable place to hold, one that's just enough for you. So if this is too much energy for your inner groins, draw the heels away from you a little bit. If you want to add more, bring the heels a little closer to you. Stretch those fingertips way overhead, maybe wiggle the fingers. Soften through the belly. Even though you're stretching long through the arms, can the shoulders be soft? Good, and then draw the knees in. Wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself another hug. Beautiful, and then drop your feet, grab your strap. So you're going to take that strap, wrap it around the sole of your right foot. Hold both edges of the ends of the strap with your right hand. The left knee's going to stay bent. So we're going to add on here. So with that left foot close to your body, you're going to inhale and lift your bum up off the mat. Exhale, lower. Pause for an inhale here. And then on your exhale, you're going to take that right leg out to the side. So that left knee is still going to be pointed up, just like we were doing a few moments ago. Inhale back to center. Good. Pause. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Take an inhale. Exhale out to the side. Inhale, draw back. Pause for the exhale. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Pause for the inhale. Exhale out to the side. Good, let's go ahead and do that a couple more times. Inhale to center. Wait for the exhale. Inhale, lift up. Exhale down. Inhale here. Exhale out to the side. One more time, come back to center. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale here. Exhale out to the side. So this time we're going to hold this here, but left knee is still pointing up toward the sky. Activate that right leg, press through the heel. Stay with the breath here. Let wherever you be enough. Yeah, we're having a day, right? We've got practice with that this week. My whole plans were thrown off. So, I'm not having a great day. I'm having a day. And letting this day just be enough. On your next in-breath, come back to center. Nice. Extend that left leg long. Take the strap in the opposite hand and then float that leg across the body. Just take it to a place that's comfortable for you. If that shoulder came up, see if you can nudge it back a little bit, maybe even turning your gaze over to the right. Yeah. Maybe even turning the corners of your lips up, smiling. Knowing that this is okay. Nice. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Release the strap, hug the right knee in. Maybe to give it a few circles. And then reverse the direction of the circle. And then we'll take it to the other side. So that right foot will drop, heel's pretty close to you. Strap goes around the sole of your left foot. Energize that leg. Hold the strap with your left hand. Yeah, take a breath. We all know what's going to happen. So let's bring ourselves back to this moment, letting this moment be enough. And then use your next inhale to lift the hips. Exhale down. Pause for the inhale. Exhale out to the side. Right knee stays up. Inhale back to center. Wait for the exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale here. Exhale out to the side. A couple more times with the rhythm of your breath. Taking your time, pausing for that one inhale and exhale as you drop and lift those hips. And then the next time that left leg is out to the side, we're going to hold here. Shift your gaze in the opposite direction. Yeah, and then inhale, come back to center. Strap goes in the opposite hand, right leg goes long. And release that leg across your body. If the left shoulder comes up, that's okay. Just begin to nudge it back a little bit. And turn the gaze over to the left. You can always close the eyes. Yeah, just enough. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center. Set that strap to the side. Knee circles here. Making that circle as big or as small as you'd like. Reversing the direction of the circle. Good. And then hug both knees in. One big squeeze, because we know we are perfect the way we are. We are enough wherever that is in our day today, because we're having a day. Good. And then rolling over to one side. Go ahead and lift yourself up. Work your way to a comfortable seat. We'll work a little bit on the neck and shoulders to get out any tension there. So you may want to sit up on a blanket. Find a cross-legged position here. Take a moment to settle in. Wiggle from side to side and forward and back until you feel even and balanced. On an in-breath, lengthen through the spine. Shift the heart over the hips. Bring the palms to the lap or to the knees. Close the eyes. And then just take a moment to revisit that intention that we set. I am enough. Right here in this moment, I am enough. I'm having a day. And this day is enough. Taking off the pressures of the to-dos, the expectations of how I think this day is going to unfold. And then gently blink the eyes open. On an inhale, send your heart forward. Let the shoulder blades slide toward one another. Exhale, chin to chest. Just a few seated cat-cows. So school is starting back up. And I'm hearing stories from moms where some are saying goodbye to kids who are actually attending a university physically, and then others who are online. I have a friend who has starting kindergarten online, like I don't even know what that is. The next time you exhale, bring the heart back over the hips. Good. Inhale, float the fingertips up overhead. Exhale, palms out to the side. Good. Inhale up. Exhale out to the side. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, drop that right palm down. We're going to go ahead and tiptoe those opposite fingertips away from us. Drop chin to chest. Draw that right ear over toward the shoulder. So the online is not going well with power outages, connection. I'm sure the schools are doing the best they can. So can we have a great day? Yeah, so let's just have a day. So much is out of our control. Let this day be enough. Draw the chin back to center. Release the palm, uncross the legs, cross them in the opposite direction. Good, a few seated cat-cows here. A lot of heaviness, a lot of sadness. Take the pressure off, have a day. Yeah. We've never lived through this before. So let go of the expectations. Good, release your heart over your hips. Inhale, float the fingertips up overhead. Take the breath there as well. Exhale, palms down to the side. Inhale up. Exhale down. Move with your breath, not necessarily with my voice here. Inhale up. Exhale. This time you're going to plant that left palm down. Tiptoe the opposite fingertips away from you. Yeah, so let that arm grow nice and long. Drop chin to chest here. And then roll the left ear over. You can play with it a little bit with a little bit of chin action. And then drop chin to chest, release the palms. Bring the palms to heart center. And then just take a moment to breathe in to this moment, letting it be enough. And then gently invite the eyes open. So I want you to grab a block and grab your strap. You're going to want to sit up on a little blanket here to keep, just probably one blanket to keep the natural curve in your lower back. Good, and we'll start off with the right leg. So extend the left leg long, and then you're going to take your block and at the medium width, place it in between your knee here. And take the sole of your right foot to the other side of the block. So if this is too much on your knee, take your opposite block. Remember, we've got 3 heights to the block. And support the opposite knee. Strap goes around the sole of your left foot here. So take your time, set yourself up here. Inhale, grow long through the spine. Yeah, and then on your exhale, you're gently begin to melt the heart toward the knee. Feel a stretch in your lower back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Good. One more time. Inhale, lift up. And then on your exhale, take it just to a place that's comfortable for you. And for me, lots of times I like to take it just to one level, find a little bit of an edge here. Breathe into that a few times. And then maybe I could take it a little farther. Good. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Nice. Remove the block in between your thigh and your foot, and then this time drop the knee down as far as is comfortable. Again, if the knee's lifted, you can still keep a block over there. You're going to see how much space we created. So engage those left toes. Inhale here. Yeah, sit up nice and tall, and then on your exhale, you're going to melt forward. Take a few moments to be here, breathe into it. Nice, and then inhale, rise all the way back up. Great. And bend the knees, just kind of move side to side. And then we'll move to the opposite side. So this time, right leg long, block at the medium width, goes in between thigh and sole of foot. Strap goes around the sole of your right foot. If you need to support that knee with the other block, feel free to do so. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, gently melt your heart. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, soften. Good, one more time. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, melt. Let it just be enough. So notice if you're taking it too far. Give yourself a break. Take the pressure off your plate here. And inhale, slowly rise all the way up. We'll remove that block. Bring the sole of the foot to touch the thigh here. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, fold forward. Good, one more breath. And then inhale, rise all the way back up. Yeah, bend the knees, walk them wide. So now we're going to do a modified version of Baddha Konasana with our block. So to really get those hips and into the lower back that we've been working on throughout the practice. So again, you're going to want to prop yourself up so you get that natural curve in your lower back. Take one of your blocks, and at the widest part, place it in between the soles of your feet. So you're going to see that my knees are really lifted here because my feet are far apart. And there's a nice big diamond. So holding onto your shins or your ankles, whatever works for you, press into the blocks. We want some energy here. Take an inhale here, and then keeping your spine as straight as you can, start with your heart. So I know you want to get your head all the way down. I know I'd like to too. But you're going to lead with our heart, taking it just to a place that's comfortable. Squeezing into that block. So again, the knees are still lifted here, quite a lot. Drop chin to chest, round the spine, And bring yourself all the way up. Good. If you want to stop and just move the knees from side to side here, that's great. Now take your block and placing it at the medium width, bring it in between your feet. Now you may notice that the knees drop a little bit. Maybe you want to bring the soles of the feet a little closer to you, maybe not. So lots of options here. Pick one that works for you. Inhale here. And again, we're leading with the heart, not the head. On an out breath, begin to melt the heart forward. Stay with it a few breaths, and usually after a couple of breaths, you may feel a little more space open up. One more breath here. Drop chin to chest, round the spine, rise all the way back up. Good. Take a moment to shake it out. Now we're going to take the block at the thinnest part. So it's going to be this small part right here, in between the soles of our feet. Squeezing into the block. Inhale here. Heart leads the way as you fold forward. Notice a nice big stretch in your inner groins, the hips, the lower back. A lot of space opening up here. Good, and then chin drops to chest, around the back. Go ahead and lift yourself all the way up, shake it out. Nice, and then one last time. This time we'll bring the soles of the feet together completely. You may notice that the knees have dropped now, and I've scooted the heels a little closer to me because I've created some space. So if you still feel you need a little bit more, that's great. Remember, you're enough. You can take some of the energy away by sending the toes a little closer to the front of the mat. Always support the knees if that's what you need to with your blocks. Inhale here. Heart leads the way, not the head. Melting the heart forward. If you want, you can use your elbows to add a little pressure here to the knees. Staying with it for a few breaths. Letting wherever you be is just perfect. Yeah, we're having a day, right? We're having a practice. We're having a moment. Good. Chin drops to chest, round the spine. With the help of your palms, bring your knees together. Good. And then just give them a little movement from side to side. Nice. And then we'll spend a few moments here in a supported Baddha Konasana before we move to our Shavasana. So coming back to that pose we started with, we're going to modify that a little bit. So you're going to take one block at the medium height, one at the low, and then you're going to take one blanket and prop yourself up. That's where your head's going to go. The other blanket you're going to unfold, and then you're going to wrap it up really tight, like a Tootsie Roll. With the bum on the mat, bring the soles of the feet together, and then place the blanket on top of the feet and turn them around. So this is what's going to support your knees. And then work your way all the way onto your back once again. Take your time here, set yourself up so you're nice and comfortable. So you may have to modify, you have to tweak it a little bit. If you have an extra blanket, that's great too, or if you have a pillow, that's fine. Once you get settled in, Bring the palms to the belly. Close the eyes. Shift the gaze down toward your heart. Feel a rise and fall of your breath in the belly. Letting this be enough, staying right where you are. Giving yourself a break, giving yourself relief. Simply having a day. Taking the pressure of having a great day off your plate. There is a lot to do. There's a pandemic. There's an election. There's school that may or may not be starting. There are jobs. There are not jobs. Can we go out? Can we not go out? So putting all of that aside, try and have a day, and then try and have another day, and another day, and maybe even a month. It's all you need for right now. Take a few more breaths here. And with the help of your palms, draw your knees together. Roll over to one side and then set up for your Shavasana. If you'd like, you're more than welcome to stay in this posture during your Shavasana. If you'd like to find a more traditional Shavasana, I invite you to do so. And then we'll just stay here for a couple of more minutes. So let your Shavasana be enough. Sometimes it's okay to just be. Right now, it's okay to just have a day. Keeping your eyes closed. Wiggle fingers and toes. Taking a stretch, giving the head a little rock from side to side. Just inviting small movements back into your body. And then in your time, bend the knees. Again, adding any sort of movements along the way that are enough for you. And then eventually working your way over to the right side. Just hang out here for a breath or two, taking in these final moments of stillness, of practice. And then using your arm strength to lift you up. Work your way back to a comfortable seat. Joining the palms together in front of the heart. Take a nice big breath in here, and as you release the breath, drop chin to chest. Bow into your hands, your heart, and your internal light. I am enough. And holding on to that intention as you have this day, and another day, and another day. It's okay to just have a day. Thank you for joining me for this practice. From my heart to yours I bow. Namaste. Thank you everyone for joining me. See you next time on the mat.